Today, we're going to talk about people that die with horror stories. Oh, we should really do this on Halloween.
Hello YouTube, I am Mooks.
And I'm Niles, and today, as we already said, we're going to discuss horror stories of people that died. Well, one horror story to be exact. Yes. We're going to do a lot more, but they won't be batch battles. They will be hashtag BLACKSTORIES,
which is this game.
It's the name of the game. I don't know if this exists in English. If it does, let us know.
Yes.
Because we'll check it out. Because we love this game.
Yeah, but it's in Dutch, so we have to translate it.
Apparently it's made by a German company.
Yeah.
Right. So there's more Dutch versions than there's German versions.
That's weird, right?
Which is peculiar indeed. It's weird. But the idea of today is that I'm going to pick one of the stories, because she got 3, right?
Yeah.
You'll all see how it works. There's a story on the front of the card, right? This is a card game.
Yeah.
She's going to read out the story of the cards, and I'm going to have to guess by asking yes or no questions what actually happened to the person. Right.
Yeah.
So, we can choose
really weird one.
from the experiment. Now, I know it's like there's a typo, but this is actually just a Dutch word for the, alright?
Yes.
So then, there is, what is that? Look deep in my eyes.
Yeah, look deep in
the eyes.
The eyes.
Well,
It's weird.
It looks really cool. And it's
Luca.
So I cannot read this one, yeah? I can only go for title.
You can go for the title.
It's Luca. Now that. that's one very interesting story, I think.
So, I won't.
Right, so, like, I think the experiment could be cool, but I think it's gonna be pretty easy for me to guess, because it's probably something with something exploded or something. There's the look deep in my eyes, which I really want to do, but the Luca one with the bags. Right, so I'm gonna go for look deep in my eyes.
Why not for Luca?
Because, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one.
Yeah, you're gonna do this one?
Yes, because I think it's difficult, and like I'm pretty experienced with this game, and I've got a pretty sick mind, so I should be able to do this. So supposedly I got 30 minutes, unless she thinks it's really easy, but most of these are pretty difficult. And the idea is that I'm going to ask questions. She knows what happened. She's smiling. That's a good sign. That means it's a good story.
Yeah, it's a good story.
Yeah, right. So when I do not guess the full story within 30 minutes, I do not get a point. And to be honest, I would like this point.
Oh, it's twisted.
Right. It's like sick.
You can guess it, but it's twisted. He did not look deep enough in her eyes, and that's why she had to die.
So, there's a he and a she.
Yes, there's a he and a she.
And she died.
She died.
Right. So these are all yes or no questions already, right? Did he die too?
No, he did not die.
So he survived.
He survived.
And there are only 2 persons involved.
There are 2 persons involved.
No more.
No more.
Okay. He had to look in her eyes, but he didn't look deep enough, so she died.
Yes. That's exactly what's on the
Is this about surgery?
Yeah.
It's got to be, yeah. So this is about, like, eye surgery, I think.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. It's like kind of surgery.
It's a surgery.
So, this is like, God, I don't even know what the optician. So it's like the person that you go to have your eyes checked. Like, no, it's not that. Right?
No,
that would that would have been cool. Like, did she have a disease?
She did not have a disease.
Before the surgery, was she physically something wrong? Was there something wrong with the body?
Well, if you go to a doctor.
So something was wrong with the body?
Well, something was wrong with her.
With her, but it wasn't mentally.
No.
No, yeah, so it was a physical, because she wasn't sick or diseased, so she was physically injured. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Injured. So what was she injured in her eyes?
No.
So her eyes were perfectly fine before surgery.
What surgery?
You said it was about a surgery.
Yeah, okay.
So there was a surgery at some point. So
no.
And she had both of her eyes.
No.
Right, so she was missing one eye.
Yeah.
And was the other one like a glass eye or what?
Yeah.
Okay. And the woman died.
The woman died.
Because of surgery. Were they implanting the eye?
No.
Were they taking out the eye?
No.
Were they doing anything with the eye, really?
Looking in her eye.
They were looking into the real eye or the glass eye?
They were looking in her eye. So, in her eyes, like they were staring at their eyes.
The doctors were looking at her, the normal working, her human eye.
No.
The glass eye.
Yeah.
And the glass eye was not in her.
The glass eye was in her, like where the eye should be.
Yeah, so it was not like you took it out and...
No.
and they were looking in it. Could he like see a mirror image in the glass eye?
It's not relevant.
That would be cool though. If you could like see a killer clown or something. No, so it's not that. Like looking into the glass eye was that the direct cause for the death of the girl.
Not the direct cause.
Because I wouldn't see how you could directly die from that unless
No,
she
it's
swallowed
not
her eye.
The direct cause.
That would be a way to go, swallowing your glass eye. Right. So she didn't go there for her eye, or did she go? Or did she
She did not go there for her eye to check her eyes. No.
But he did check her eyes.
Yeah.
Right. Was she just going for a monthly checkup or something?
No.
But she wasn't injured in her eye.
She wasn't injured in her eye.
But she was injured.
In a way.
Yeah, we already got this, right?
Yeah.
And he was not mentally injured. She was not like inside her body injured because she wasn't sick.
She wasn't sick. Like she didn't have a disease.
No, that's what I mean. But she might have been mentally diseased. Well, not mentally diseased. Mentally ill.
I don't really think so.
Did she die a natural death?
No.
So she was actually killed.
Yeah.
By the doctor?
In a way.
Did he like stab her or something?
He did not stab her. Why would a doctor stab a patient?
Well, because he was like trying to get the eye out.
No, that did not happen.
But he killed her in a way, so he did something wrong. Yeah, it was a mistake.
It was a mistake.
Yeah,
you already had that.
Yeah, I know, but like, was she like a magician?
That's not on the card, so not relevant.
Right, so her job is not important. She's just a woman.
Her job is not important.
Just a woman who died. He was supposed to see something in the eye in a way. We're talking about proper glass eye, like an actual glass eye.
We're talking about an actual glass eye.
And he was supposed to see something in that glass eye.
No, not in the glass eye.
Oh, in the normal eye?
Yeah.
But he looked in the glass eye?
Yeah.
So he looked in the wrong eye?
Yeah.
Right. that's kind of the big mistake you could make.
Yeah, that's a big mistake.
I see. But how could that kill her? Was there something wrong with the other eye?
No.
Or because he made a mistake and didn't see something, so he didn't see that there was something wrong with it?
He put something in action what made her die. Like...
Did she give her medication? For like the eye that wasn't like looking or something. It was a glass eye.
I don't think that he gave her medication.
So it's not about him giving her a wrong treatment in that way.
No.
How
you need to know why he looked in her eyes. Like...
Oh, he was in love with her.
No.
So romantic.
It's not on the card. Maybe he was in love with her, but I don't know.
But for what physical injury do you look at? Was she burned?
It's not really a physical...
Then why do you go to a doctor if you're not diseased,
like,
not mentally injured, and not really physically injured?
Did she even go to the doctor on her, like did she say, like, oh, today I'm going to go to the doctor?
Yeah?
No!
Oh, she didn't. Alright. So someone brought her to the doctor.
I think that happened, yeah.
Did someone else think there was something wrong with her?
Yeah.
Were they right?
No.
So she was actually perfectly fine?
Yeah.
Did they bring the wrong person to the hospital, or like the doctor?
No. Oh, she was not like perfectly fine, but like...
Fine.
She was okay.
Did they like think she was possessed by the devil?
No. It won't be possible to be on a card like this, but no.
I don't know. You have a glass eye and a normal eye. Like I personally have seen glass eyes, but I've never looked into them.
Our English teacher.
I've never looked like into the glass eye.
Have you looked in his glass eye when he was like...
I didn't like go like this and then I like, so teacher, what's that glass eye? Like, I don't do that to my teacher. That's not something you can do.
No, you do not do that
well,
to
in the
your
Netherlands,
teacher.
it's not normal to do
No.
so. No. There were people that thought she was dead. And that's why he brought her to the doctor. The doctor, I'm not sure, but I think she's like dead and stuff, like not breathing anymore.
Like
was she unconscious?
Yeah, at that time, she...
And that's why they brought her there.
Yeah.
Her eyes were closed, and that's why you couldn't see the difference between the two eyes, I guess.
Yeah.
So then, because she was unconscious...
The first part you nailed.
She's unconscious, he looks at her eye to see whether she's dead or not. And then he's like, she's dead. It's like, this is dumb eye, dead. And the doctor says, she's dead.
You actually kind of have it.
So I don't have to think about that they...
No,
like,
you don't have to think
that
like
she buried her alive
no,
or something.
no.
That would be cruel.
Well, that might... I think that actually happened afterwards, but that's not on the card.
So I got pretty much everything. Alright,
what
so
happened?
read it.
A doctor was looking at a patient who just fainted. With a little lamp, he looked in her eye and the pupil did not move, which made him say like, she's dead. Normally, your eye will move.
Yeah.
It
it won't go.
But it was the glass eye, so he looked in the wrong eye, and he made the wrong decision. And that's why she's dead.
So,
So,
I'm gonna get another badge, finally.
Yeah,
It's gonna be 5-3.
I'm proud,
You should
honestly.
be. Right, so.
You can put it on yourself.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can put it on myself?
Yeah. You're old enough to put the badge.
You apparently aren't.
On
I
your
will have
own.
to do it for you.
Yeah. But this is hard, okay? Because I have to do this blind.
So I finally got a third one.
Uh,
You don't want to see what kind of position I'm in right now, really.
It was a weird ass
Right.
squat position.
Right, so we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna get back up and it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna overtake you. I'm gonna be 10-5 at some point. Yeah, definitely.
No.
So if you want to keep up to date to all the videos that we put out, subscribe down here.
There.
If you want to keep up to date to all the other things besides the videos that we put up, follow us on Twitter. That's there. Yeah, there. No, that's why the Twitter is. It's,
There?
it's over your
yeah,
head.
it's over my head.
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
god.
yeah, of course. And we'll put stuff on Twitter that's not necessarily related to videos, but usually it is.
Yeah, usually it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, oh my god, Niles is 10 minutes too late today.
That's every week.
Yeah,
I always am late.
yeah,
With that all being said, we hope you watch next time again, because
definitely.
we're gonna do another awesome thing next week. You already know what we're gonna do next week.
I don't know. So, do I now have to die?
You now have to die.
I don't want to die.
Right, so let's check her eye. Yeah, definitely dead. Yeah, she's dead. Yeah.